Handshakes and smiles at the White House as Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney meets U.S. President Donald Trump. Issue number one, trade. Many Canadian goods not covered in the trade agreement between the U.S., Canada, and Mexico face a 35% U.S. tariff. Since June, Canadian iron and steel have been subject to a 50% tariff, and later this month, tariffs on Canadian lumber will go up to 45%.
In other countries, they're very far away, and there's no problem. You can compete and you can do. We don't like to compete because we sort of hurt each other when we compete. And so we have a natural conflict. It's a natural business conflict. Nothing wrong with it. And I think we've come a long way over the last few months, actually, in terms of that relationship.
Canada initially retaliated with a 25% counter tariff on some U.S. goods, but later canceled them. A 25% tariff on U.S. steel, aluminum, and autos remains as the two sides negotiate a trade deal.
There are areas, as the President just said, where conflict, maybe not so much conflict, we compete. There are areas where we compete, and it's in those areas where we have to come to an agreement that works. But there are more areas where we are stronger together, and that's what we're focused on. And we're going to get the right deal for America, right deal, obviously, from my perspective, for Canada.
U.S.-Canada-Mexico trade agreement is up for review next year. Carney also used the meeting to back Trump's proposal to end the ongoing conflict in Gaza.
For the first time in decades, hundreds of years, thousands of years, this prospect of peace that you've made possible, Canada stands foursquare behind those efforts, and we'll do whatever we can to support them.
And Trump mentioned potential areas of security cooperation.
So one thing where we are working very closely is the Golden Dome. That's the protective mechanism, and you see how that works. It's unbelievable.
The Golden Dome is a proposed U.S. missile defense system that could cost $500 billion. President Trump has proposed that Canada pay more than $70 billion to be included in the project. The system remains in the planning stages, though, and Canada has not committed to being included in the project. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.